Hello and welcome. We were back on the road from Hungary to Poland. It started off as a grey morning, but then we hit the first tunnel on our route. This is the Biko tunnel. It's just over 1 kilometer long. Tunnels are amazing feats of engineering and I do love them. But what I love even more is entering a tunnel in a grey sky and emerging from it into blue skies and fluffy clouds. It wasn't long before we came across another tunnel, and this one was a monster tunnel. The Bronisko tunnel is nearly 5 kilometers long, and it feels like it's going on forever and ever and ever. But there was going to be a reward at the end of it. And when we emerged, we got our first glimpses of the Slovakian Alps, the High Tatras.
Out of the tunnel.
We started to look for somewhere to stop. And we came across this. Not bad for a motorway rest stop. The views were amazing. And not quite, but nearly as amazing, there were clean, free toilets. There was even toilet paper and soap. And I know this may be bringing it down a notch, but when you travel, these things do matter. And let me tell you, a clean, free toilet is definitely not the norm in raced areas or motorways across mainland Europe. Our next unplanned stop was here. And if you happen to go down this route, I would absolutely recommend stopping at the Rijeka restaurant for a spot of lunch. Good food and very good prices. But the road was calling us, and we had quite a few more kilometers before reaching Lodz. Lodz used to be a small village until the Industrial Revolution hit Poland, when it became a textile manufacturing hub. The heyday of the textile industry in Lodz has long gone. But some of the buildings of the old industrial complex have been revamped and reinvented as cultural, leisure and commercial spaces.
Like a big book on the top of the...
Yeah.
Wow, this is really cool looking anyway.
This is the Księży Młyn district. It was planned as a city within the city. It was a community, purpose-built to house the mill workers. It was built in 1825 by Karol Scheibler, the richest industrialist in Lodz. Workers' houses line the central path, and straight ahead, the huge factory dominates the landscape. Nowadays, you can take a leisurely stroll around the factory town, enjoy a cup of coffee perhaps, and even explore some of the museums dotted around the site.
Yeah, that's cross.
But not on a Sunday morning.
To tam maszyna też parkuje na trotuarze.
No a tamtego nie widziałem.
Ale nie ma tam tego w środku. Nie, a my to widzieliśmy. Po prostu pani zobaczy, co się
I take it the lady you spoke to spoke English.
Perfectly.
Nice, we can get a cup of coffee while we wait. This is... Yeah.
And of course, you can indulge in a spot of shopping. Although, for shopping, the place to go is the Manifaktura.
I presume it's up here somewhere. Yeah.
The Manifaktura was born as an industrial complex for the manufacturing of textiles. From the raw materials to the finished product, it could all be done on site, from spinning to weaving and dyeing. It was built by Izrael Poznański in 1872. It was a fully self-sufficient complex, with its own power supply, housing facilities for the workers, hospital, fire station and company shop. Today it is a huge shopping, leisure, dining, entertainment complex. Alright, not so much on a Sunday morning. Note to self, don't do Poland on a Sunday morning. Anyway, I still had fun and we still managed to get a nice cup of coffee. Thank you so much for watching. If you like Poland, have a look at my videos in Szczecin and Gdansk. Thank you once again for watching. Please like and subscribe. It helps me a lot. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.